I'm getting ready to travel to Taiwan for my conference paper on the combinatorial theory on Clubber. But I thought I'd indulge in a little sci-fi for a second because something came up that made me wish that we had our bodies were capable of something that obviously they are not, but it would be very nice if they were, or if we found some kind of a device that, or some kind of supplement or some kind of lifestyle that allowed for it to happen. Now, Taiwan is 15 hours difference from Seattle, and often when I go there, it's easy for me to adjust to the time, but my time there is very limited to begin with, and I often feel I have to waste like a third of it sleeping, and it made me wish. I often have a surplus of time when I'm back in Seattle. Not always, but oftentimes I have a few extra hours that I could easily give up. And it makes me wish I could sleep more during the rest of the year, bank that extra sleep, and then go to Taiwan and be up for most, or at least sleep very lightly when I go to Taiwan. Or alternatively, when I go to Taiwan, go into sleep debt when I'm in Taiwan, then pay it back when that's usually how I end up doing it, but not to the extreme of completely not sleeping, obviously. But it makes me wish that sleep hours could be put into a bank. Now, sleep isn't the only thing I wish I could put into a bank. I wish I could put my calories in the bank too. See, if the rest of the year when I'm in Seattle where the food choices are kind of boring, if I could just give up 200 or 300 calories so I can go to Taiwan and gorge myself to death, well, maybe not death, but you get the idea, that would be really nice. Now, my question for you is, assuming that we had that possibility of doing both of those, what might you do differently in your life? I'll let you pause this video and I'll give my answer. Okay, if we could bank unlimited amounts of calories and hours of sleep, what I would probably do is only sleep once a year through the winter. I really get bad wintertime depression, and in the summertime I don't want to sleep. I mean, it's hard to not miss any sunlight when you sleep during the summer over in Seattle. I mean, over in Taiwan it might be a different story, but over in Seattle, if you want to sleep in June, you're giving up some sunlight. And I wish I could sleep just through the winter. I get very bad seasonal depression. It might, if I only slept once a year, it might even help with some living expenses. If I'm awake 9 months during the year, and there are a lot of things that I could do without, right? Now, in terms of the food, I would also eat just once a year, except I would eat in a cheaper country. What I might end up doing is only eating once a year when I go on vacation, but go to a place where food is really cheap, like Gdansk, Poland. Or even Taipei is fine. Taipei is a little bit cheaper, but I could really enjoy some variety, and plus I could save a ton of money. It might even pay for the whole trip to do that. But obviously, all of that is sci-fi right now. But if it's true, well, if it happened, I'm sure a lot of people would want to do this, and it would negate the whole benefit of doing it, right? It would have to be you're the only one doing it for it to be any useful. Well, I guess it might help the NASA astronauts. If they're going to Mars or going to another star system and they can do without food or sleep by banking it up, I guess that might be helpful too. Thanks for watching.